you and I are not English. That's the view now growing on parts of the English right. What was your reaction to that clip?
So the two guys that host that show are, I guess, like former comedians. Like these are people that I...
They say that about kissing, but I've never seen them tell a joke or say something funny.
And listen, no one is in a better position to comment on this, the failed comedian to political podcaster route than me.
And you're a Hindu as well, like Rishi Sunak.
Yeah.
As a Muslim, I'm used to the kind of you Muslims that can never integrate. It's the first time I've heard someone say you can't be English because you're Hindu.
This conversation has sort of burbled up in various forms down the years. And listen, one of the things that is interesting about someone like Sunak, a man for whom I have nothing but constant, ceaseless and open contempt for, is that, you know, at various points, Sunak was the victim of racism. You know, if you look at what happened in June of last year, where he leaves the D-Day celebrations early to give a television interview for the election, which was idiotic, and like everyone knows he shouldn't have done that. But some of the criticism he received was absolutely like tinged with racism.
Was it Channel 4 that taped Reform Party candidates saying the P word about him? Which
Open use of racial slurs. And the problem is that because people like Sunak and Patel and Braverman, who are these very high-profile South Asian conservatives, are not able to engage with the racism that they receive for reasons of their own personal political ambition.
Let's separate them out. But you mentioned Suella Braverman, who some of our American viewers may know turned up for the inauguration. She's very MAGA wannabe.
Yeah.
She's super right-wing. She wrote a piece for The Telegraph, right-wing British newspaper, in which she said, I'm not English.
Yeah.
She basically endorsed the Kissinger view. Bizarre moment. It was a bizarre moment where she goes, of course I'm not English. Actually, the headline was, I will never be truly English. Here is why. I am British Asian. I feel a deep love, gratitude and loyalty to this country. But I cannot claim to be English, nor should I. This is not exclusionary. It is honest. It's what living in a multi-ethnic society entails. As somebody on Twitter pointed out, she's basically telling herself to go back to where she came from.
Yeah, well, she's finally living out her true ideals, which is the logical endpoint of Suella Braverman.
I've got to go too.
Is for her to deport herself.